Hello students, hope you all are fine and safe. Today we are going to deal with lesson number 3, elements, compounds and mixtures. The topics that we are going to read in this chapter are as follows: substances and its properties, matter and its classification, elements, its definition, examples and classification, compounds, its definition and examples, mixtures, its definition, types and examples, difference between elements, compounds and mixtures, separation of mixtures and its need, method of separation of mixtures. Substances and its properties. A chemical substance is a form of matter having constant chemical composition and characteristic properties. It is a matter which has fixed composition and fixed properties. The properties which it includes are physical properties and chemical properties. In physical properties, it includes the color. What is the color of the substance? Its odor, how it smells, its taste, how it tastes, its density, that is, per unit volume, what mass is contained in matter, and solubility, what amount is soluble, and last, the nature of the substances. The chemical properties includes the reaction of substances with other chemicals. It means how these substances reacts with other chemicals. Few examples of substances are mercury, sugar, sulfur, oil and water, granite, copper sulfate and water, rock salt, pyrite, gold and copper sulfate. Next, we will classify matter and see in what all phases it has been classified. Matter is classified into living and non-living substances. The living part deals with plants and animals, and the non-living part deals with the substances which includes pure substance and impure substances. The pure substance is again divided into two parts, elements and compounds. Elements is further divided into metals, example iron, silver, copper. Non-metals, example carbon, sulfur, oxygen. Metalloids, the definition of it is it shows some properties of metals as well as non-metals. Examples are silicon, boron, arsenic. Noble gases, its examples are helium, neon and xenon. Now, impure substances means mixtures. Mixtures, they are again of two types, homogeneous and heterogeneous. Homogeneous includes its examples air, chocolate, coffee, and heterogeneous sand, salad, oil and water. Now, what is a pure substance? It is the substance which is made up of only one kind of atoms with constant properties. Means the substances are made up of one kind of atoms. They do not change their composition and have fixed properties. Now, what are these elements? Elements are the pure substances which are made up of only one kind of atom and can't be broken down into simpler forms. We cannot break these elements by any physical or chemical method. Its examples are gold, which is symbolized as Au, tungsten, which is symbolized as W, helium, which is symbolized as He. Elements are represented by symbols. Now, what is this symbol? Symbol is the shorthand representation of the elements. You know, children, it is very difficult sometimes to write the long name of some substances. For example, suppose we want to write trinitrotoluene. So always it is not possible for us to write the full sentence or full name of the substance. So for that we symbolize it as TNT. Similarly, helium is symbolized as He, potassium is symbolized as K, neon is symbolized as Ne, and aluminium is symbolized as Al. So, children, I hope this part of the chapter you have understood well. Thank you for listening to it and understanding, and the next part of this chapter will be continued in the next video.